All right, so like I said, that kind of the short talks are over now. We've got lunch ahead of us, and then we'll come back for our last workshop of the day. So we kind of wanted to squeeze our closing remarks into this space, so when your day is done, it's done. I do want to give a big thanks to UNC Greensboro for hosting all of our Zoom sessions. Another huge thanks to RDAP for helping with registration and sponsorship. Again, a reminder that RDAP membership is free until June 2021. So I definitely encourage all of y'all to become members. It is another really great way to keep informed, to continue to participate in the data conversations. I've always really enjoyed their annual conference. So again, highly encourage you to do that. Another reminder that all of the materials today will appear in OSF, and you see the link on the screen. So visit that for any contact information, or if you want to re-review the slides. And eventually, once things are wrapped up, the transcriptions will be there as well. Of course, as of any conference or symposium you attend, there's always a survey, right? We want to know what you thought. We want to capture your thoughts and feelings so we can improve this for the future, which sort of brings me to our next point, and that we have a second separate interest survey for maybe folks who feel that they'd like to participate on the planning committee and or contribute some way to SEDLS 2021. We've decided we are going to stop asking the question in terms of whether we want to continue this. This is our third year, and we've decided this is here to stay. So you're welcome. But I've participated in SEDLS in some way, shape, or form, whether it was an attendee the first year in 2018, and then hosting last year at Tulane, and then this year on the planning committee. And I can't say enough about this community of people. I've always been super impressed by all of the presentations and workshops that are given, and this is a really great space to, and another like very low cost. Low cost is definitely something we try to keep in mind every year, especially in a region like the Southeast that is extremely underfunded. So again, I can't speak enough about this symposium. And thanks, Nina, for putting the links in the chat. Yeah, and this year was super low cost. It was free, and which is even better. But I think we all needed a little bit of break from cost, especially during COVID and all of the other budgetary restrictions that we're all feeling right now. So again, I encourage you to participate if that's something you feel like you want to do. The attendee contact list, there's a link there for all of y'all who have consented to have your contact information shared. If you want to catch up with some folks after the conference, it's a good way to do that. I don't have any other reminders, but if any of my colleagues and planning folks want to pipe in and add anything, feel free. I'm going to check the chat for anything applicable. Let's see. I don't see any.
Mandy, one of the other planning committee members too, and I just want to give a virtual round of applause to my fellow planning committee folks. I think we did a great job. and I just think, you know, I think everybody, we've seen lots of good comments from everyone. Really appreciate your support and helping us through the first virtual SEDLS. And yeah, definitely also make sure you fill out that evaluation form, because we also welcome constructive criticism, of course, of how we could maybe improve it. But just again, wanted to thank my colleagues and thank everybody for coming.
So I think if that is all, thanks for all of the like extra support too. I'll echo Mandy on that. Like adapting to the virtual environment and being super nimble this year was a great experience. And one last note, if anybody is interested on the planning committee or hosting in whatever capacity y'all decide, all of the wonderful planning materials from 2 years of in-person conferences and this year in the virtual environment will be passed on, and there will be, if not more, at least one person from this year's committee will roll over to the next to provide any additional support. So thank you all again, and we'll see y'all after lunch for workshops.
Melissa, I'll just add to this that these links will also be sent out via email following the symposium. So if you didn't get them now through the chat or on the slides, it'll be sent to your mailbox.